Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Tyro to help us celebrate the year of Lupin right here in 2017. Thanks for watching, guys. If you were here last time, you saw us talk about the most recent Lupin the Third TV series, the Blue Jacket Italiano Adventure. If you missed that discussion, click on the top right hand corner and go on the I button on YouTube. It will take you back to that video. Moving forward, I just want to say, after we do this video, we're caught up. We're finally caught up with all the current Lupin content. I do know there's that Goemon movie that's about to be released, but at the time of this recording, May 2017, that's not quite out yet, or there's no sub I can find for it. So until then, this is the current one. After a year and a half, we're finally here, the very last special. And to be honest with you, it's a special I'm not happy about for justified reasons, because honestly, we're going to be talking about the special called the Italian Game, which, as you can see on the picture, is heavily based off the TV series I just spoke about, Italiano Adventure Part 4. And boy, what can I say? To be honest with you, I got a lot of content from the other review I'm going to apply to this one, because in anime, every once in a while, with certain series, and I've got two examples, what they'll do is, with certain, let's take One Piece for example. One Piece is a long running series of nearly 800 episodes, and a couple years back they decided that, you know what, some of our best seasons were so great, we want to compact them into a movie. They did this twice. They made it for the Alabasta Saga, and they made it for the Chopper Saga. Now these are basically retellings of these stories in an hour and a half. And there's another series, I think Fate Stay Night did that with the Unlimited Blade Works, where they compacted a lot of the series, and it wasn't different. So it was, sometimes when they do retellings, they can be different. They could use new animation, and they could be retellings of a different world, or a parallel world, or a different outcome. I think even Razafon did that as well. It was the movie that retold the series in a different way. The reason why I bring all that up is, this special of Lupin the Third, the Italiano Game movies TV special, is basically it's the remix of the series. Not really, to be honest with you. To be precise, they took 3 episodes, the first 3 episodes of the TV series. They took scenes from the two specials that were put in the DVD extras, and then they added just about 10 minutes of content, mixed that all together, and then you've got this TV special. You've got this TV special. And the thing that makes the TV special particularly different from the TV series is that the antagonist, the villain, is not the same villain that was in the TV series. Apart from that, they're using the same content. And when I mean the same content, I'm not mean they reanimate the story. They took episodes 1 to 3, the 2 specials, they actually took the animation, shuffled it around, added just a few little things here to give you a new movie. So I wasn't happy about this, because I've already seen the TV series and I felt like I was just watching 80% of this I've already seen. I just thought it was really lazy. This is one of the first times the Lupin franchise has ever done this, just rehashed a series period in a movie form. Now there's pros and cons to that. I'm going to be a bit level-headed and say this. If you didn't watch the Blue Jacket and you watch this movie, then guess what? You get to watch a condensed version of the Blue Jacket series. The only thing with that is the antagonist in this series is dumb, is really lame, really lackluster. I didn't really like the antagonist in the TV series anyway, but what they came up with here is so boring and so lame. You know, it adds to the fact that they just cobbled this special up together from episodes of the TV series. It just burns you even more. And to be honest with you, there's one part of marketing with this movie that is particularly upsetting, and that's because they mentioned the Count of Cagliostro quite a bit, and that's related to Lupin the Third's greatest movie TV special, whatever you want to call it, the Castle of Cagliostro, the one that was done by Hayao Miyazaki. When this movie was being produced and when they was announcing it and they mentioned Cagliostro so many times, people were thinking, is this special a sequel to a Castle of Cagliostro? Are they going to bring that story in? And they don't. No, it's not. And the way they just reference it is just cheap. It's not exciting. It's not even a rival. It's not even a lesser version. It's just a coincidence. To me, it's more of a marketing ploy, or it's a big missed opportunity. But anyway, putting all that aside, what about the movie? Again, it's just shuffled. The story is shuffled version of the Blue Jacket series. Everything I said about the Blue Jacket series applies to this movie. In case you didn't hear it, the animation's good, but I saw it before from the TV series. The sound is good. A bit disappointing, as I said before, because I wanted Yuji Ono and the team to actually remix a lot of the Lupin themes or bring some new themes, and they don't. It's very understated. The story, again, even if you hadn't seen the Blue Jacket series, the story they put here, most of it, 80% of it is the Blue Jacket series, and the added villain and the Italiano game, this mastermind, it's lame, it's boring. I was just so disappointed with this, and it's a cash grab, man. It's not even a cash grab, because the people that had seen the Blue Jacket series were upset. Some people look forward to seeing a new Lupin the Third TV special every year, and they've never just rehashed the same content. In my mind, I really don't think so, and I just watched all of them, and this one is just lazy. They didn't reanimate anything, they didn't change enough, they just shuffled things around, and as I said before, this is not new in anime. They do this with long-running TV series a lot. They do this with other series a lot. I don't think this series warranted it. I wish they went and remixed some parts of the Red Jacket series or the Green Jacket series. I would have preferred that. So if you waited a year for this, you're going to be disappointed. And as a rating, I'm going to just give this a vanilla. Now, I would say I wasn't feeling this, but I have to rate it on the fact that as its own story, there's still a lot of fun to be had if you hadn't seen the Blue Jacket series. If you had, then you're just going to be scratching your head. I've seen this before, and the villain's not as good, and it's just upsetting. But even if my mind was wiped and I didn't know anything, I don't think it's standout anyway. Even if you hadn't watched the Blue Jacket, I don't think it's a standout story. And they made this into a movie, and it's just cheap. And I looked on my anime list, got the fan feedback, see what people were saying. People did not like this at all. Most people was upset because they could just see from the cover, he's got a blue jacket, Rebecca's in it again. Is this a copy of what I just saw? And it was. So all the reviews are just saying skip it. It's not interesting in any way, and I'm very disappointed. That's all I got to say. It's a really short review. To be honest with you, I could have just combined it in the last discussion with the Blue Jacket, but it just gave me a chance to say thank you to all the people. This video gave me a chance to say thank you, because this is the last video. Of course, we're waiting for the Go On One movie. We can't wait for that. Looks absolutely awesome. And that's going to be in the Fujiko Mine universe, where they all met again from that last Jigen movie as well. So looking forward to that. I wish I could review that. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to review it. But putting that aside, guys, thank you. Everyone that followed on the Year of Lupin since 2015, 16 to 17 now. I've reviewed it all. It was a massive undertaking. I'm not going to lie, watching every series. I didn't skip anything, especially the Red Jacket and the Pink Jacket. Those two were painful. But it is what it is. No series is perfect. And if you want to know my thoughts on the Lupin the Third franchise as it stands now, it's fun. I wish we could reanimate a lot of it, because a lot of the Red Jacket, a lot of the Green Jacket, a lot of the previous movies would be really good if they are reanimated. Lupin the Third has promise as a franchise if they concentrate more on being more clever with the heists, more cool with the intrigue, and more sexy. And I think they really had that right with the woman called Fujiko Mine. That universe, the level, the character depth, the stylistic animation, the adult themes, it fits perfectly with Lupin the Third. And to be honest with you, the Blue Jacket was just a little bit watered down. This movie is just a little bit too PG. I think it should be just a little bit more sane-ish, even though I know Lupin the Third shown this is kind of a, late teen kind of thing, just a little bit of dirty fun. But to be honest with you, I prefer Lupin when it's a lot more mature. I think it shines more. I think it stands the test of time more. And again, just to answer a few quick questions, I've got a Lupin top 10. So if you want to know what my favorite Lupin the Third movies are, it's in the top 10. I already did that video. My favorite series is obviously the Fujiko Mine TV series. The second would be the first green jacket, the third would be the red jacket, then the fourth would be the blue jacket, and the last one has to be the pink jacket, which is terrible. I'm just taking the time to answer all these questions. Some of you guys requested I do some other Lupin the Third videos of the best ladies in Lupin the Third and stuff like that. I might do them, but for now, I'm taking a break from Lupin the Third franchise. We've done a lot of content. Obviously, the Gormon movie review is probably going to come later this year as soon as I can see the sub of that. If it's already out, then I'll be reviewing it soon. If not, when that comes out, I'll get to it. But other than that, guys, thank you. Thank you for the Lupin the Third Reddit guys. Thank you for the Google Plus guys, the Facebook guys, you guys on YouTube, you guys listening on the podcast, everyone who liked the video. All I can ask you to do, guys, if you know anyone that likes Lupin the Third, share the playlist to them, share them the link, tell them someone's reviewed all of the movies, TV specials and series. Tell them to share their thoughts. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, I want to hear. Let's just continue the conversation, because Lupin the Third is one of the oldest anime manga franchises in the anime industry. I felt it deserved respect, which is the whole reason why I did this retrospective in the first place. And there's only one other guy that did a retrospective, not as long as this one. But again, I'm going to give a shout out to, I think it's Anime Man or the Anime Mangaman. I'll put a link in the description to his playlist as well, just to share the Lupin fun. And, you know, it's a great community, it's a great franchise, and I just hope to see more cool things like the Fujiko Mine series, just a bit more adult. But in general, Lupin's a lot of fun. I love it in English dub. And that's it, guys. I've prattled on long enough. Again, this review was just 7 minutes. I just put all that after stuff on the end. Thank you for checking out the Year of Lupin, guys. If you're new to Planet Tyro, we do all this other stuff apart from Lupin the Third. Click the annotation on the screen to check out those videos. There'll be links in the description. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the content. And until then, I'll see you on the next Lupin the Third video, or for all the other stuff we do on Planet Tyro. Check out the other stuff we do on Planet Tyro. You might like it. Until then, thanks for watching. Peace out.